rise for the playing of our national anthem, followed by prayer. Florida National University. At guard, the junior, number 1, Asmar Islam. At guard, the senior, number 2, Gary Stern. At guard, the senior, number 5, Cameron Johnson. At forward, the junior, number 7, Ronald Corona. And at center, the junior, number 24, Jonathan Norman. Now for your Florida College Falcons. At guard, a sophomore, number 0, Aiden Wall. At guard, the junior, number 2, Sam Passabor. At guard, number 3, Luis Duber. At forward, sophomore, number 5, Billy White. And at center, a junior, number 14, Gordon Magott.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Florida College Falcons basketball here in Conn Gymnasium on January 20th. We're a little bit delayed getting started thanks to a broken rim during warm-ups. But here we are. It's almost an hour past game time. But we're about to get started as the Falcons take on Florida National University. I'm Aiden Bassett here alongside Jackson Ray. And tonight, let's get you started with the 25-26 FNU starters. You have number 1, Hasmar Francis, the guard out of Miami, Florida. Number 2, Gary Adams as well from Miami. Then you have Cameron Johnson, number 5, starting also from Miami. Ronald Fernandez, number 7. He's a forward junior, also from Miami, Florida. And then Jonathan Norman rounds them out, number 24, the center, standing at 6'8" from Miramar, Florida. For Florida College, Aiden Wall, number 0, the sophomore from Fort Worth, followed by number 2, Sam Massacoy. Malik Buford, number 3. Kenny White Jr., that's number 5 out there, and number 14, Gordon Magott. as Jackson will join us for your play-by-play today.
Pulling double duty. Can't believe they're letting that happen. Too much for me. Welcome back to Con Gymnasium tonight, senior night, and we were actually had a lengthy delay to open up play tonight because the left basket, the left hoop came down, and that was a pretty lengthy repair. Thanks to all who were involved with that. Athletic Director Stan Baston, also AV member Drocklin Kinder. Gordon McGock cannot get it to bounce in. Falcons have not won here since late December. That thriller against Warner was their last win. Looking for another, a nice feed, and that's a goaltend by McGock. The points will count to Ronald Fernandez, number 7.
Well, I like the effort. It's always going to be goaltending, but I'd rather see him block it than watch it go in the goal.
Right. A good showing by the student section tonight. The pet band also here. As Massaquoi into the lane, foul. Norman was there. They're going to give it to Norman, I think, which is obviously his team's first. A minute and 6 seconds into the game. 2 seniors recognized tonight on this Florida College team. Chris Fetuga, number 21, as well as Malik Buford at number 3. And a cheerleader, Taylor McBride, was also honored. Just before tip-off this evening. Hopefully you saw it on the live stream. And Massaquoi converts both. Knotted at 2. Florida College's first home game in some time, I believe, since that 2 games in 2 days a couple of weekends ago. And Norman cannot convert there. Norman 0 for 2 to begin play. McGock swing back up to Massaquoi at the top of the arc. And back to Wall to Massaquoi, sees a lane spinning, back out to Aiden Wall, a deep shot from 3, rims off. He's good for those. On the drive, up with the reverse, nice finish. Cameron Johnson, his first bucket of the evening. Aiden Wall, screen right from Gordon McGock, switched onto the big man, swing to the wing side. Sam Massaquoi, paint, floater, shot, no good.
That was a hard fall from Cameron Johnson, but props to him for finishing all the way at the basket. That was the rim that we saw that was broken to start the game, and they were luckily able to fix it. We're about an hour delayed because of that.
That rim is going to give us some anxiety as Aiden Wall gets it to count, +1. And so he'll tie the game back up at 4 with a chance to give the Falcons their first lead of the night. We were also delayed because Florida National was hindered by traffic on the way in, so they came in late. And then on top of that, the left basket being broken needed a rim replacement. So that's how you end up with a tip-off about an hour later than what was intended. Gordon McGock cannot come down with a steal. He lands out of bounds. It stays with Florida National. Here comes a sub into the game, Stipe Sokol from Croatia, a junior center, 7 feet tall.
And the Falcons don't even have James Agony in right now to compete. He's been hurt this whole season. I certainly would like to have seen that matchup. But I like what I'm seeing out of FNU so far. They're driving down to the basket every time. They're being patient, and they're not taking shots outside. I think the Falcons are going to have to follow suit to compete.
How about that? Kenny White with a steal from the big man. He can't keep control of it. National with numbers. Fake, shot good. Stipe Sokol, an immediate impact. Gordon McGock, the tallest player on the team at 6'9", the tallest active player, that is. Kenny White, the next tallest at 6'6". Aiden Wall with a high finish off the rim there, just kept it above his head. Field goal good. He's 2 for 3. And we have a stoppage. I believe the shot clock needs reset. And so here comes Chris Fetuga, the other senior on this season's basketball team. He'll come in for McGock, and he will take the 7-footer. Chris Fetuga listed at 6'7". the senior from Tampa. Lost it dangerously close to the backcourt. Gary Adams back left, gets a screen from Sokol, fires away at a three, it's long. And the rebound to Florida National. Another play inside to Sokol, and he'll get it again. 2 straight times now he's been left uncovered near the basket. Buford sets and shoots a three well short. And the rebound off of Florida College.
I'm surprised to see a miss like that out of Buford. We generally do not see him miss that far off. He was fantastic the last time we saw them here at Con. He and Aiden Wall going back and forth from outside the line. But they did have quite a delayed warm-up, and they were kind of off and on. They were back and forth through the locker room, coming out to shoot a few, sharing sides. So I'm sure it's going to take them a little bit to warm up on both sides of the ball.
It was a very strange warm-up. The teams could only practice on one half of the court there for a while. And Florida College, I believe, went out from the locker room and back a couple of times as Aiden Wall misses a three. 2 for 4 to open up play, 8-7. I got from behind just Sam Mascoy, steals it right to Sokol, get a dunk. And a little dangerous with that rim there. Aiden Wall took a shot to the face. Stipe Sokol with 6 points off the bench. He's 3 for 3.
Sokol's the one who broke that exact same rim in warm-up, so I'm surprised to see that he trusted enough to test it out. But I guess it was bound to happen at some point.
They spent an hour on that hoop. You'd think it'd be relatively well reinforced as Sam Massacoy knocks down a bucket, his first field goal of the night. He's got 4 points. Only him and Aiden Wall have scored. Gary Adams, through contact, fouled. Chris Fetuga, I think, will pick it up.
And I would have thought that they would have called Adams for the travel. It looked like maybe they considered it just a gathering step that he took before he took his 2.5. But either way, Chris Fetuga caught a lot more ball than I think that the referees are giving him credit for on that one. But either way, it's sending him to the line. We've watched Florida College struggle over the past few days. They have been so far 0-2 in the conference, and they're also sitting at 4-16 on the year. They're 20 games in. They just have a few games left, and what I want to see them really focus on tonight is, again, the rebounding that's killed them all year. The offensive rebounding they have not been solid with, and they're getting beat on the defensive side too. So one of those is going to have to flip tonight for them to take home this victory.
12-9 the score. Florida College trailing by 3, 15 minutes, 16 seconds to play in this first half. Kenny White to the right side. Sam Massacoy got past Adams, back outside Fetuga. Fake for 3, comes back out to Massacoy. Jab step, goes inside the paint. He's stuck with the basketball. Kenny White with high speed, back out to Massacoy, a 3. Well, off again. That is the second air ball we've seen on a three-pointer, and it's our first immediate timeout of the night. Cameron Knox looks like he's going to check in, as well as Magok coming back into the game.
This is interesting watching them shoot from outside the line like this. That's 3 shots that we've seen that are just nowhere near the rim. And on the other side, we had one that went straight off the backboard, and he didn't call bank, or at least I didn't hear it from up here. So regardless, they're going to have to lock in a little bit, especially from outside the line, if they want to compete in that way. And so far, we're seeing all of the points coming from down low, and they're starting to get a little bit more aggressive on defense on both sides, I think. So we'll see how long that holds up, but I think for FNU, they need to keep driving in the paint as much as possible.
Timeout, immediate timeout, 12-9, 14:57 to play in this first half. Florida National comes into today 4-10, also 0-2 in the conference. Their leading scorer, let's see here, their leading scorer looks like, I can't find it, Aiden. Oh, here it is. Their leading scorer, Hasmar Francois, number 1. He's not made an impact so far today. Followed up by Cameron Johnson, Ronald Fernandez. The key player here, Stipe Sokol, averages 2.3 points per game. He's got 6 right now, so we're going to keep an eye on that for Florida National. Wanting to get a bit into their offense. Sokol cross court to the near side. That's Mekhi Hudson Dilliard missing the shot, and Magok pulls down the rebound. Sterling Washington also into the game. Swing to Knox. He's never shy to shoot. Missed that one. Florida College again coming out struggling to shoot the ball. Pass is tipped and out of bounds off of Buford. And it will stay here. Mackay, Hudson Dillard to throw in. Gary Adams will chase it down in the backcourt. Guarded by Knox. And Aiden Wall, Justin Krasuski set to check in at the next dead ball for Florida College. Gary Adams across the perimeter against Cameron Knox. Spinning, reverse, under to Sokol. Stripped of the basketball. It comes down to Sterling Washington. He's got speed over to Buford to the corner. Massaquoi sees a lane back outside Buford, and he can't pick it up. Sterling Washington thankfully there, and he'll shoot the basketball. That one is good. Right place, right time for Sterling Washington. First basket of the game. He's tied it at 12. And a foul on the other end as Massaquoi fouled Cameron Johnson. And so Massaquoi, that'll be his first foul, team second. And it will be under the basket for Florida National.
Well, I mean, I like the foul again, but it's unfortunate for Massaquoi and Magog. They kind of got caught in the backfield with no help around. So, I mean, they were being aggressive going after the ball, but it's a good foul nonetheless to stop the drive.
Massaquoi and Buford out of the game. Krasuski, Washington, Knox, Wall, Magog. Knox has got Adams in a straight jacket in the corner. Comes back out to Sokol. Gary Adams again. Knox with his hands up. He threw it away. It's going to Florida College. Cameron Knox has done a good job on the larger Gary Adams. Cameron Knox loses that match pound for pound. Gary Adams, a 6'1", 200-pound guard. Cameron Knox is no weakling himself, but he's doing a good job out there. That three looked like it was blocked. Krasuski comes out with a rebound. Knox will shoot it again. Missed it again. And Gary Adams with a rebound. Up ahead to the corner. Johnson, three. No good. Gordon Magog with a board.
Well, you usually don't see somebody go right back up for the basket after you miss one like that. But Cameron Knox is a great shooter. We've seen him shoot really well, just not making it fall. I think for either team right now, they're both struggling from outside the line.
Tied at 12, under 13 minutes to play. First half. Magog chasing there for the steal. Adams fires it back outside to Cameron Johnson using the hop step through the lane and got to the basket. Cameron Johnson, 2 for 4 to open up scoring, 4 points. 14-12 Florida National lead. Sterling Washington pulls up for 3. Well short again.
I don't know what's going on out there tonight. That's 5 air balls we've seen. When's the last time you saw 5 air balls in the first 7.5 minutes of a game? I think I was out in my driveway last time I saw that.
I was thinking. I think I was out on the quad.
Goodness.
Last time I saw that. Buford into the game. He replaces Knox. A couple subs for Florida National. Houston Culpepper, number 30, is out there, as well as number 0, Joshua Mills. Mills left-handed dribble against Buford, faked him up in the air, got around him, can't hit the shot. Pulled down, Culpepper swing to Johnson, one more to the corner, Mills holding it above his head. Culpepper crossover behind the back, crosses again, stops at the elbow. Stuck with the ball, Johnson with the cut, blocked by Krasuski from behind him. It's off of Florida National. What a play from Justin Krasuski.
What a block from Krasuski. I love to watch that guy get aggressive down low. He doesn't often get the blocks like that, but man, that's fun to watch. He's somebody I'd like to see them start getting the ball to. Hasn't seen him take a shot. He hasn't really had his time to shine yet this year, but he can be deadly from outside when he's on. I want to see them feed him a little bit more right now while it seems like everyone else has gone cold.
Buford got trapped. Back out to Magog. Isolating to the short corner, needing help. Washington swing to Krasuski. Stutter step dribble into the paint. Floated it up. Didn't know if that was a shot or a pass. It's deflected out of bounds and staying here. Sterling Washington will take it out. Falcons in their usual box set. 11:33 to play first half. 14-12 the score. Wall open in the corner, firing a 3. Hits the deck, but hits the 3. Aiden Wall with another 3. 7 points, 8 points, 3 for 5 on the night. Gives the Falcons another lead. Joshua Mills, left-handed dribble, now goes back right. We have a foul off the ball And I think it's on Aiden Wall, who is receiving help regarding that call. That's Aiden Wall's first, team's third. Don't really know what that was, unless the referee just wanted to give him a warning there. Mills stolen by Krasuski. Look at that speed. Krasuski to Magok, filling the lane. Look out, layup, blocking foul is called. Cameron Johnson was there once again. It's his first foul, team's third, excuse me. And so Gordon Magok to the line with a chance to add to his scoring total and add to this lead. Both teams with 3 fouls, 11:05 to play, first half. Gordon Magok at the line for 2 shots. Back iron from the first, a substitution here from Florida National. That looks like number 6, Serge Beauvoir. First time we've mentioned his name tonight. He is a 6'2" guard from Queens, New York, a freshman. Gordon Magok sinks the second. The lead is 2. That is Gordon Magok's first point of the night. Another steal by Krasuski. With speed, layup, can't make the shot. Joshua Mills faked it, gave it to him instead. Culpepper fake, up and under, shot, no good. Free rebound, it comes out to Magok. Up ahead, Krasuski. Pretty handsy there, coming back out to Kenny White. Krasuski's open, gets it. And they're gonna have to reset from here. Aiden Wall asking for a screen to his right side. Buford comes and gets the basketball instead. Swing to Krasuski, bringing it back out. Picked up his dribble. Buford steps into a 3, high arcing, that one is good. First points for the Falcons' leading scorer.
That's the Malik Buford we know and love. He seems like he's maybe had a little bit of time to recoup on the bench. I'm seeing a few struggles with ball movement, though. I don't know if you're noticing that, but it looks like maybe Magok just does not know exactly what's going on out there. We've seen this happen before. Hopefully they ran that in. Shot
missed on this end by Joshua Mills, and he's hurt. Play continues on the other end. Aiden Wall with a 3. Bang! And they're going to stop play here because there's an injured Florida National player. Aiden Wall hits a 3. He's into double figures with 11. 4 for 6 from the field. Timeout. It's an 8-point lead. Florida College on a 10-0 run. Mills looked like he was holding his knee. I did not see what happened. He is moving on his own, which is a good sign. Hopefully he just knocked knees or landed awkwardly. One session today, first time since Friday that classes were held. And so a 4-day week from after the long weekend. Florida National University, the Conquistadors. And they will have possession. Joshua Mills, I believe, yes, he is walking on his own, I do believe, right there at the end of the bench, not receiving attention, I don't think. So a good sign there. Gary Adams with the basketball. Back up top to a new player in the game. That is Omar Bakai. Gary Adams with 12 to shoot. Screen switch, Magok, body bump. Staying here, there's a foul on the floor called on Magok.
Yeah, and Magok's got to eat that one. He's got to set his feet and just plant and fall over. There is no reason for him to back down on that ball.
His first foul, team's 4th of the half. And so now you got Wall, Massaquoi, Magok, and Chris Vetuga, each with a foul. Gary Adams against Krasuski, right-handed dribble into the paint, up and under, swing, back out. Bakai will drive it. One more, Culpepper, faked Magok, fires away at a 3. Off, no good. Rebound into the hands of Kenny White. He was able to keep control. Up ahead to Magok, to Buford along the block, somehow received the pass, shot no good. Rebound tipped up in the air to Florida National. Drive no good from Serge Beauvoir. And now Florida College on the break. Magok got him up in the air, shot no good, did not get the foul call. chaotic pace all of a sudden. 22-14, 8:40 to go. First half. Culpeper try it again, just missed one, and misses it again. Buford tips it up in the air, goes to Beauvoir. Kick out, Bakai fires at a three. Off again, Buford chases it down.
Well, Florida College isn't winning this game for a lack of F&U effort, that's for sure. They are just killing themselves by shooting outside the line. They've done pretty well from inside so far tonight, and I don't know why they keep pulling up. The Falcons only have to play defense within 10 feet of the basket.
McGough misses a three. Kenny White tips it back out to J. Crew. McGough 0 for 5 from the field tonight. Kenny White fending off the defender, stuck, and nearly had it poked away. He recovers. Wall out to Buford. 8 on the shot clock, a three. Got it! High arcing three with a defender in his face. Malik Buford 6 points. The lead is now double digits. Look out. The basket was not being defended. Gordon McGough is there to stop Culpeper. 7:40 to play in the first half. Gary Adams to Bakai, back to Adams. Screen left. Underneath the basket, fended off White, missed the shot. Try it again. Definite foul that time, and one. Kenny White picks it up, his first, team's fifth.
Well, the Falcons are sticking with the man defense, and that's Kenny White Jr. that's stuck on Gary Adams. And Adams is a seasoned player. He's been with F&U for a few years now. He knows what he's doing down low, and he was just patient enough. I love that he gave himself a second look there. I would love to see this exact same lineup that the Falcons just had in with Gordon McGough trading places with Chris Fatuga. I'd love to see what that combo of Fatuga and Kenny White Jr. could do.
Going back to your earlier point, Florida National shoots on average 32% from the field. Missed free throw. Look out, Jacob Joseph. Oh, he went for it all. Could not finish, but the foul is called. But how about that athleticism? Nate Grogan is excited over there on the mic. Jacob Joseph. Did not see who that foul was called on. But Jacob Joseph heads to the line. It looked like maybe Culpeper or Norman was there.
He about took flight there. My goodness. He got way up in the air. And I honestly don't hate the look, especially because we haven't seen a charge called all night, even though there have been probably 4 or 5 opportunities for there to be one called. So it's up to the referees. If they want to start flipping the script on that, then that's fine.
Jacob Joseph redeems his 2 points at the line. How about that? 5 seconds into your appearance, and you go for that. That's pretty ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Long pass caught by Norman. Swing to the corner. Bakai cut off by Tate Truby. Joseph just got blown by Adams up and under. Can't finish that one. Norman can, though. Gary Adams missed it. Cleaned up by Jonathan Norman. Buford. That's a man you don't want to. 31-18. Bakai with a three. Response no good. Culpeper comes in from behind and snatches it. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Sam Massaquoi. It will stay here. You could feel the crowd. They wanted Joseph to get that earlier one, so they exploded for that putback.
They loved it, and I think Joseph probably loved it just as much as anybody else. And even though Falcons, everything seems to be going really well right now, and I'm excited to watch it, I still am a little bit upset that they're allowing Houston Culpeper to get down low like that. They gave up another offensive rebound for absolutely no reason on that play. This is going to be a huge separation if they can rein that in a little bit.
Massaquoi, free throw line. Truby, fake, drive. Massaquoi, fake again. Into the lane, kick out. Truby spots up for three. Bang! Tate Truby, welcome to the game. 5.5 to play, 34-18. Francois coming back up to Culpeper, swing Adams. Getting a screen, switched on to Fatuga. He's got the mismatch in the post if he wants it. He'll take it himself. Foul call on Fatuga. That is his second. And team's sixth. So now bonus territory looming for Florida College.
And again, Adams, he's got a lot of experience under his belt. He's a senior. He's not going to allow them to just continue to gain momentum, and he does a good job of drawing the foul there. He's been aggressive at the rim so far all night, and he's just, he's kind of holding F&U in this thing at the moment.
Ronald Fernandez into the game, number 7 for the Conquistadors. Nearly stolen by Joseph Francois, 3, no good.
I cannot understand why their coach has not banned them from shooting from outside. They haven't made one yet tonight, and they have taken so many chances.
Fetuga can't hit. Pulled down Brzezinski and Fetuga tonight. 30 for Brzezinski and Fetuga tonight. 34-18. Falcons again shooting the ball well. This is what we saw in the first half of the most previous game they played a couple weekends ago. I have not seen Joshua Mills come back yet on the Conquistador side. Florida College doing a good job of retaining the basketball, taking good shots. Playing very well on the defensive end. And how about Jacob Joseph coming into the game? A dunk attempt, and then he got a dunk on the putback. 4:54 to go. Is it Falcon ball? Looks like it's Falcon ball. How about that?
It is. It actually bounced off of the foot. I think it bounced up and hit him in the chest and then went out of bounds. So Florida College is going to retain, which is part of why that block was so great. He was somehow able to give the Falcons the ball at the same time.
Starters in for Florida College. Aiden Wall with the ball in his hands. Magok comes out at the top of the key. Swing around to Buford. Left-handed dribble, cross back right. Sees a lane. Oh, he got it. Oh, but he was blocked underneath as he hits the floor.
That's a great block from Fernandez. He was able to step in and do what the Falcons have been doing for a while now.
Bodies hit the deck. Kenny White looks like he may be okay. I think Buford called for the foul with the trip, which would be his first. Team 7th. It is bonus territory. And where Kenny White fell, we're going to need some cleaning there.
Yeah, Kenny White fell pretty hard. I'm surprised that he got up that quickly. Looks like he's all right, but he's certainly limping a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that as the game progresses.
Gary Adams at the line, 4.5 to play in the first half. Florida College in the single bonus, 4.5 to go, first half. The only Falcon, I believe, with multiple fouls is Fetuga. He's got 2, and he's sitting right now. And so Gary Adams, who only has 4 points tonight, make it 5. The senior from Miami hits the second. Aiden Wall against pressure, out to Sam Massaquoi. He's got the ball in his hands, 4.5 minutes to play first half. Aiden Wall gets a screen, right-handed dribble, keeping it above his head, another nice finish. He can shoot, he can drive, he can defend, 5 for 7 from the field, 13 points.
Well, FNU's continue to play man coverage, and right now with Adams on Aiden Wall, there is no way that they're going to be able to match up with each other. Aiden Wall's way too quick for that matchup.
Aiden Wall going at it again. Lefty can't finish that time.
Once again, yeah, just another opportunity created because Wall is too quick to the basket, and although it didn't go in, they're going to have to change that real quick.
Francois missing on the 3. Into the paint, layup good for Cameron Johnson. He's got 6, tied for 3rd, leading scorer. Massaquoi, Euro step. Kenny White hit as he caught the ball, and he loses it. Conquistadors with numbers. Johnson, blocking foul is called on Aiden Wall.
I really don't like that call. I think at some point they've got to call. I mean, what else do you have to do?
Block charges are really hard in their defense to call. I mean, I'm at the point now where I almost don't know what a blocker charges anymore, so whatever.
I don't think that the referees do either. I think they just decide.
Who does? It's very ambiguous. And so the and one opportunity for Cameron Johnson, leading the team in scoring with 8. The lead is 12, and he shorts it. Magok pulls down the board.
We've seen that happen a lot tonight. There's been a lot of calls that could have gone either way, and it looks like they're just sticking with their guns right now.
We have another stoppage. Aiden, why are they letting him sub? He missed the free throw. I don't know what that, unless he's hurt.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, or maybe if they called a timeout to get the substitution in and they just didn't take the time to do it.
If you missed the free throw, you're not allowed to sub. Unless he's hurt. If he's hurt, that changes everything.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was, but maybe we missed something up here. Or maybe they could have called a timeout to obviously sub, but it didn't look like they did.
Nobody rose from their seats. Oh, well, play on. Buford hits the deck. He's in trouble. A jump ball is called. Possession arrow, I believe, is going to Florida College. 36-24. There's no indicator, but the referee signaled Florida College basketball. Stan Baston in there to clean it up. 36-24. The game has come to a screeching halt.
Well, it's definitely slowed down in these past couple of minutes for Florida College. They had a lot of momentum, and now FNU is back within a 12-point game here pretty quickly. Buford goes to the basket.
And he was fouled from behind. A good job there by Ronald Fernandez to help him up. Fernandez's first foul, team's 5th. Malik Buford will go to the line. They've had the lane all night tonight. Done a pretty good job of converting. Malik Buford has been relatively quiet. 8 points. 3 for 7, 3 for 6 actually from the field. Buford at the line for 2. Good. He averages about 18 on the season, the leading scorer for Florida College. And he has a chance to make it double figures right here.
Buford's had a great season from the field so far. He's shooting almost 48%.
Double figures, Malik Buford. The lead is 14. Buford has 10. Left-handed dribble from Kareem Hollingshed. Fernandez, Hollingshed inside the paint, fake Magak. He's going to dribble it back out. Francois to the free throw line. Norman against White. Lefty finish, no good. Fernandez there to clean it up. Right,
I think Magak even got away with one there. I think they could have absolutely called the foul as Jonathan Norman went to the basket.
Another foul as Malik Buford understands the assignment. The foul is called on Francois. His first, team 6th. They are also teetering on the edge of the bonus. So Malik Buford back to the line. Sokol will check back in. Remember, he had 6 points early. Didn't say his name again after that.
Buford's shooting 80% from the free throw line so far this year. He's had a fantastic season from the line, and if you're Florida College and FNU is going to keep giving you these opportunities to send their best free throw shooter to the line, why not take full advantage?
Good with the free throw. He's got 11. Here comes Sterling Washington. Going to give Aiden Wall a break. 2:30 to play, first half. Senior night. 39-26 the score. Doesn't look like any subs other than Stipe Sokol for Florida National. Buford with his second attempt from the free throw line. Got it. 12 for Malik Buford. Doing a lot of his damage at the free throw line. 40-26, 2.5 to play first half. Here is Hollingshed. To the other side, Francois swing to Sokol, actually came over to Beauvoir. Offensive foul is called as Sokol. Looked like he may have been moving on that screen. And so we will have side out. Foul on Sokol, his first, team 7th.
2 minutes left for the Falcons to really tack a few more on, and I think for them, especially with the way that they've played it in the second half of a lot of these recent games, I'd like to see them stretch this out to 20, and they certainly can do it. They got to keep firing down low, just as Sam Masco is trying to do right now.
Magak spots up for 3, in and out. Chased down in the corner by the Conquistadors. Magak 0 for 6 from the field, only 1 point. stripped away by Massaquoi. They've got numbers. Massaquoi rising, and he was fouled as he'll hit the floor. Foul goes to Fernandez, his second, team's 8th. Massaquoi will shoot 2.
I don't like that foul on either side of the ball. When you have somebody up that far in the air and you just go straight at them to stop them, it's such a dangerous foul.
They've done that twice with Malik Buford now.
Yep, they have.
Sam Massaquoi hits the free throw. He's got 5. He also struggling to shoot the ball 1 for 5 by my count. He can extend the lead to 16. Short of it, stays at 15. 41-26, 105 seconds to play. Beauvoir comes to the near side. Cameron Johnson goes the opposite way from a screen. Rises, shot no good. It'll go to Magak. It will be his second, team's 9th. The first 15 minutes of this game sure went by faster than the last 5.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? I think they've taken the same amount of time.
Quick moving first half for the first 2/3 of it. And now we have slowed down tremendously. Both teams just a couple of fouls away from the double bonus. Free throw no good from Cameron Johnson. J. Crew and Fetuga into the game, coming out Massaquoi and Magak. (41-26), 96 seconds to play. Free throw good. Cameron Johnson has 9 to lead all Conquistadors. 41-27, 90 seconds to play in the first half. Sterling Washington with speed. He'll bring it back out. Screen from Fetuga. Inside the lane, floater off glass is good. Over the taller defender. Timeout, Florida College. 30-second timeout. Sterling Washington, he's hit a 3. He's airballed a 3. And with one of the more impressive finishes you'll see.
Yeah, I love watching him go to the basket, and like we talked about earlier, he didn't play the first semester of this year, so we haven't gotten to see a whole lot out of Sterling, but he's a fantastic ball handler, and he's great from both outside and inside the line. He does a fantastic job, so I'm excited to see what he can do late in this year and maybe going into next year as well if he decides to stay here with the Falcons.
1:23 to play. First half, 43-27 to score. The pep band has come alive, bringing some energy to this home crowd. A decent showing from the Florida College fans. Of course, several faculty in attendance and student section well populated this evening. Again, off of a long weekend for Martin Luther King Day. And perhaps one of the best college football games you'll ever see last night. Miami and Indiana, the Hoosiers national champions in football. How about that? Conquistador ball. 80 seconds. Cameron Johnson along the baseline. White is there. Fetuga is there. They got him in a straight jacket. Shot no good. He gets his own rebound, but Krasuski pokes it away.
This is exactly the lineup I was telling you I wanted to see. I wanted to see Fetuga and Kenny White Jr. work together, and it worked brilliantly on that last play.
They're starting to hedge up a bit against Sterling Washington. He gets rid of the ball. Fetuga working against the big man underneath. Oh, what a bounce pass to Kenny White. That is some offense right there.
What did I tell you? I want to see them play together.
Aiden Bassett has been clamoring for this lineup. Conquistadors unable to take advantage. Kick back out. Driving inside. Hollingshed traveled with it.
This is the same momentum we saw them build right before we got to that 5-minute mark where they start stringing a few together. They've got to keep that going. It's like playing in the hurry-up for the Falcons. They've got to keep that momentum moving any chance they get.
They've done a really good job controlling the pace. Here comes Tate Truby in for Kenny White. So it looks like to close out the half, it'll be Krasuski, Washington, Fetuga, Truby, Buford. They want to hold it here. Krasuski playing the point. Oh, he sees the lane. Look out. Brings it back. Truby over to Washington. 14 to shoot. Screen from Fetuga. Now he'll take 6 to shoot. Sterling Washington going to do something. 2-1, reverse. Oh, jelly! Sterling Washington, 3 for 4 from the field. Did not play over the first semester, and now he's making an impact here at home on senior night against Florida National. Halftime here at Conn Gymnasium, 15 minutes of a break. We'll come back to you when that break is up. You're watching Florida College basketball.
I've never seen a coach jump up so fast to take somebody out of the game, but for some reason, Jonathan Norman convinced him that he needed to stay in. But it's just an unnecessary foul. There's just not a whole lot of gain from that, and especially when you're down, you can't start tacking on these fouls early and put the Falcons in the bonus.
White to Wall. Finishes with the left hand. He had it knocked out of his hand for a second, was able to keep it moving that way, and was fouled. Aiden Wall has had a magnificent game, 15 points, 6 for 9 from the field with a chance for 2 more. The lead is 20.
Aiden Wall's been doing a great job of getting down low so far tonight. He's been good from outside the line too, but we generally see him take a whole lot more from outside, and he's generally the facilitator of the team, but he's been fantastic down low and under the rim.
16 points above his season average. He's often a secondary scorer, but has been the main focus tonight. That's a reverse layup. Cameron Johnson said his name a lot tonight, 6 for 11 with 13 points. Buford cut off, needing help. Out to Magok, stops and shoots from 3, well short. Rebound to the Conquistadors, 19-point lead. Johnson to the baseline. Cut off, fires it back outside to Francois. Steps back on Buford to the other side. Gary Adams, a pull-up 3, swish! Only his second field goal.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the first 3 that's fallen all night for the Conquistadors.
Massaquoi with the high arcing layup. Wanted a call as well, did not get one. 9 points for Sam Massaquoi, only 3 for 7 from the field. Adams misses a 3, pulled down by Magok. 54-36 the score. Aiden Wall wants it himself. Florida national coach wanting more pressure. Aiden Wall. Kenny White came across to flash, but Adams was in his way, and he picks it off. Adams, Euro, lefty, no good. Rebound, it's on the ground. Magok has it. Excellent effort. Buford. Oh, a spin. Can't finish. Norman, floater outside. Francois, a 3. It's good. Timeout, Florida College. The lead is 15.
Well, that's Hasmar Francois stepping in quickly to put one down. We haven't seen him yet do anything, at least offensively, so far in this game, so I'd be curious to see. I mean, that shot looked clean as could be. It's the best that we've seen a shot from outside the line from FNU so far tonight.
Francois, one of the leading scorers on the team. In fact, the leading scorer at 13 points per game. Cameron Johnson averages 11. Fernandez and Mackay Hudson-Dillard both average 10. This was a concern. Remember, in the last game, Florida College had a hot first half and then cooled down a lot in the second half, outscored by about 16 points in that game. And we're just hoping that doesn't happen here.
Yeah, no kidding. And they've had a lot of games where that's tended to be the case. So we'll be curious to see what they do with these last 17 minutes. But like we've talked about, I want to see them continue to get down low with the ball. And what the Falcons have done really well tonight is play quick. And they've continued to keep FNU on their heels on defense. And I think the moment that they started to slow down in that last 5 minutes of the first half, we saw it happen really badly. But even here on these couple of plays that have gotten blown up by the FNU defense, we saw the play attempt with the pass intercepted on its way to Kenny White Jr. over here on the Falcons side. So we've got to see them keep up what they were doing well in the first half and not slow down and just try to ride this one out.
Florida College has not won a game since December 12th against Warner. That was here at home. They are over this calendar year. And so the starters in once again for Florida College. Floater out to Massaquoi, a dangerous pass. But Culpepper cannot, or he did keep it in bounds. I guess he threw it off of Massaquoi. Florida National finally starting to show some pressure. Is it Florida College ball? I thought that referee signaled that way, but it's Florida College
did,
ball.
and I guess they reversed it. I'm not sure why. I guess the other side. had a different point of view on it.
Massaquoi with speed, out to Wall with the hot hand. Got it for 3. 19 points for Aiden Wall, 70% from the field. 18-point lead. To the baseline, Johnson back outside to Francois. It was a bad pass. He's forced to reset. Crossing back right, using the screen, double team, good defense. Out to Norman, across the lane. Lefty, no good. But he'll get his own. No Falcon could corral the rebound. Francois with the 3, and that one is good.
And that is a frustrated Malik Buford. We've seen this happen a couple of times with some miscues with Gordon Magok down low there, and they were both fighting for the ball, and just a huge miss for the Falcons.
Magok will shoot a 3 in the corner, off. Francois with speed. 16 minutes and change to play in regulation. Fernandez back up top to Cameron Johnson. Slowing it down a bit here, 12 to shoot. To Norman. Got to make a decision. To the baseline, Fernandez against Wall, double teamed. Outside Culpepper, a 3, no good. Houston Culpepper 0 for 4 tonight. Wall to Massaquoi, mishandled it initially, retrieves it. Massaquoi with a left hand. Back out to Buford. Cut off on the 3-point attempt. Posting up instead. Spin back left. Stripped of the ball, no whistle. Culpepper eyes up to Fernandez. Trail to Francois. Using the screen, Buford stays there. Missing the 3. And it's a foul on Aiden Wall. Don't really understand that one. Aiden Wall, I believe, has 3 fouls. First, I think, in the half on Florida College. Magok will come out.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what ended up happening down there with that play, but I didn't see either of the Falcons standing out of bounds. There was only one player who was, and he wasn't wearing a white uniform.
I think they called a foul on Aiden.
Yeah, that I don't understand at all. It's basketball, I think, is the last I heard it was called, but.
Cameron Johnson with the spin and another bailout. Aiden Wall is going to have 4 fouls, and look at that Florida College bench. They are irate, and Aiden Wall is going to be forced to come out of the game. He's got 19 points. He's got the hot hand. We're not going to see him for another couple minutes. Media timeout. Boy, that was a strange thing that happened down here. Aiden Wall just got 2 of the worst whistles you'll probably ever see. The first one, I looked like a box out where the defender came over him. I don't know what that second one was.
Yeah, I don't know what they called the first one. I sure would like to know, though. I would love for him to explain that to us. And unfortunately, on the second one, I can understand that one a little bit more because it was a little bit more of an aggressive play. But my goodness, yeah, for Aiden Wall to be having such a hot night, it's unfortunate to see 2 of those called back-to-back so quickly.
Hopefully Coach Blackburn received an explanation. May not have been one that he liked, but give me the one that he gets. .46 to go. It's a 15-point lead. It was a 20-point game at halftime. Florida National hit a few threes. They've cut the deficit down to 15. Florida College scored 10 this half. Florida National has scored 15.
Well, man, these first 5 minutes went about like the last 5 minutes of the first half. It's been a slow start. Falcons have scored 10 so far, but they've held it to this 15-point lead for the past couple of minutes. But Florida National looks like they've figured some things out. They've got Hasmar Francois. Where was he in the first half? He's already got 2 from outside and looks like he's not showing any signs of stopping.
Starters in, except for Aiden Wall, obviously, for Sterling Washington. Played well in the first half. Here's Culpepper playing the point. Up top to Johnson against Massaquoi. He's got the mismatch there if he wants it. Instead, will come out to Culpepper. Sterling Washington with the defense. Along the block. 3 to shoot. Stuck Lots of movement there, and it's a shot clock violation. Coach Pressman not very happy about that. And they want to play some pressure defense here. Sterling Washington will take it out. He's got Fetuga. The Florida National coach wanting to see more out of his team. Fetuga's trapped. He somehow gets it to Sterling Washington. Back to him, and Washington will get it back. Two-man game. Buford had in position. Oh, what a finish, plus the foul. Just turned and kind of chucked it up there. Was able to put it in. Foul is going to be called on Cameron Johnson, his second, team's third of the half.
Buford's been fighting down low. It's been fun to watch. He's good from outside, but we're getting to see the head coach for FNU, Daniel Pressman, getting on to Houston Culpepper a little bit for holding onto that ball. It's just when you're trailing like this, like the Conquistadors are right now, you can't afford to lose a possession from a shot clock violation. You just can't do it.
Shorts the free throw. The lead is 17. Massaquoi in a wide defensive stance against Francois. Out to Culpepper again, crossing, now going back the same way. Francois spinning on Massaquoi. He's got help to the baseline, poked away. It looks like it will stay here, and it does. 5 to shoot. And the bench is going to let the players know about that, given the previous play. It'll be inbounded far into that corner. To Norman, back to Francois, 3 to shoot. Poked away, it's stolen. Massaquoi has it. Major advantage. Kenny White lost it. Just couldn't keep control of it. Aiden Bassett slumps against the wall. It's a turnover.
Yeah, just like the Conquistadors can't lose a possession to a shot clock violation, the Falcons can't lose a 3-on-1 breakaway because they can't hold on to the ball. I mean, you got to be careful with your passes. Slow it down if you need to. You got a 3-on-1. Take advantage.
Been a goofy 6.5 minutes to open up the second half of play. Slowed down a lot. Cameron Knox can fix that, though. He's checking into the game. Another whistle is called. They're going to count the basket.
Oh, my goodness.
Are we serious right now? There was like a 5-second gap between when he called it and when he shot it.
Justin Krasuski has his head in his hands right now. He cannot believe it, and I'm with him. My goodness. Had to have been at least a 3 or 4 second gap between the foul call and the shot. Unbelievable.
That is 15 points from Cameron Johnson. I did not see who picked up the foul. Looks like maybe White, though. He's out of the game. It'll be his second, team's third.
It was so long before the shot that we forgot who committed the foul.
Yeah, and they're not displaying it on the scoreboard either, so easy to miss. Shot good from Cameron Johnson. It's a 14-point game. Massaquoi cross into the lane. Layup good. He understands the assignment. 11 points for the point guard.
Once again, the Falcons rush. Massaquoi goes straight to the basket, wastes no time, and it leads to another 2.
Norman along the left wing, searching for options. Poked away again. Sam Massaquoi, let's convert this time, boys. Sterling Washington forced to pull it back. Spotting up for 3. Short. Fetuga can't tip it in. Fetuga's not scored tonight, 61-45. Beauvoir blocked at the rim. Taken away by Cameron Knox, and a kick ball, look out. Sam Massaquoi letting in some fresh air down there as the ball will stay with Florida College. Sam Massaquoi's momentum nearly carried him outside of the parking lot. And so here comes Krasuski in, and there's Jacob Joseph also in the corner. Buford, Washington, Massaquoi will all come out. So here's a look at this bench unit with Kenny White as the lone starter on the floor.
Well, this is an interesting lineup. We've got a lot of big men in. You've got a lot of height out there. You've got Fetuga. You've got Kenny White Jr. And then you've got number 30.
Jacob Joseph.
The flying man himself, Jacob Joseph. So
the flying man.
Curious to see this lineup. And then you got a lot of strength and size out of Cameron Knox as well.
Blocked from behind. Cameron Knox 0 for 4 tonight. Culpepper. Francois nearly had White on his heels. Driving him back again. Nearly poked away. Gordon McGough at the scores table. 12 minutes to play. Cameron Johnson against Chris Fetuga. Crosses left. Shot in and out. Kenny White. Point Kenny White over to Fetuga. Hand off to J. Crew. Look at him go. Euro. Lefty. Lost it. Staying here. And now they're going to discuss it. I think. Yep, going the other way. Shame on me, I don't know his name, but the assistant coach with a beard up here just kills me every time.
Yeah, it's so fantastic to watch. He's rightfully animated. I don't understand how it's possible that you could reverse a call that late after it happened.
Especially with no review. Francois swatted at the rim. Cameron Knox over to Joseph. A bad pass, but he kept it. Johnson to Krasuski with the swipe through to Joseph. 3-ball, no good. (61-45). 11-11 to play. Culpepper can't finish. Oh, Kenny White just crashed from behind. Ball is on the ground. Out to Francois. 3-pointer, no good. And rebound. Oh, he kept it in bounds. Johnson finishes again.
What a finish. My goodness, for Cameron Johnson to stick with that ball and put it in right in the face of Magog is incredible. Falcons, again, a lot of blocks, but they just can't get the rebounds that they need to be able to match up to it. Don't know how there's not a foul called there as well.
J. Crew with a 3. No. Foul going against Florida College?
I think they're going to call Magog with an over the back, more than likely.
3 fouls for Magog, 4 fouls and a half on Florida College. Some starters coming back in. Massaquoi, Buford, Truby, Magog, White, all on the floor for FC.
I want to see the Falcons get back to what they were doing well. We saw them start to do it, and then they slowed things down again. They've got to get quick and keep them on their heels on defense.
Cameron Johnson, a good screen there from Culpepper. Oh, somehow the pass got through to Beauvoir, but he missed the shot. Sam Massaquoi, look at his speed. Cut off. Truby has it. 10 minutes to play. Truby to Massaquoi. Scanning. Oh, the hesitation. The jumper is no good. Truby got pushed there. No whistle again. Culpepper, stutter step into the lane. Shot good, the floater. His first points of the game, 1 for 6. Sam Massaquoi got ahead of his defender, pulling it back out. Tate Truby, deep 3, no good. Not a good looking shot.
They've had a few options tonight that they really are not taking advantage of, to put it politely. I don't know why they're taking some of these shots that they're taking. I hate that shot from Truby. It just doesn't make any sense when you have the opportunity to find somebody like Malik Buford, who's been playing from so well from outside the line tonight. Why not take that chance? So I'd like to see them continue to feed those guys. I know Aiden Wall has got to watch out for fouls, but my goodness, he's had such a good night so far. We got to get that guy back in the game.
9:33 to play. The lead has been cut down to 12. 61-49. 9.5 to play in this second half.
Well, even though it was a 20-point game at the half, it's never been quite out of hand for the Conquistadors, and now we're watching them just slowly chip away at that Falcons lead that they had.
Immediate timeout at the under 10. On senior night, third to last home game for FC this year. The next one, January 27th, a week from today. That is FCA night. And then the final home game, January 30th, homecoming. The last game before lectures and the last home game of the season.
Seems crazy that the season's already coming to a close. It feels like just yesterday we were getting up here for the first game here in October.
how quickly the sports season can go. Felt it yesterday with college football, feeling it again with Florida College basketball. Same lineup on the court for Florida College. Ball control, a necessity. Buford over to White. Working through their offense. Massaquoi out to Magok. Truby comes to get it. 10 to shoot. In the lane, faked him, got a foul call, missed the shot. Foul is called on Culpepper, his first, team's fourth, it looks like, of the half, and so Tate Truby at the line. Shot good. Feels like their first points in a long time. Don't have the data on that, but feels like he just broke a long drought for Florida College. And doubling up, he's got 5. 63-49. Here is Trayvon Clark. First time we've said his name tonight. Careful, Sam. Got him in a straight jacket. Francois in the corner against White. Thought about the three, back out to Clark. Oh, Magok with a nice defense. Culpepper lost it, picked up by Kenny White. Up ahead to Buford, to Truby. Posting Magok against the shorter defender. And can't get it to roll in. And Massaquoi could not pull down the board. Long pass up ahead, intercepted Malik Buford. Thank you very much. Oh, in the lane, and a bailout whistle as he was going towards the basket. It'll be called on, didn't see who that was.
I think they might call it on, looks like maybe Trevin Clark, number 12, is who they ended up charging that with.
His first foul, team's 5th. No subs for Florida College, but Culpepper will come out. And I think either Fernandez or Johnson checking in. Magok out to Truby, a good catch there. They've got more time than they probably think they do. Massaquoi to Magok, nearly losing it. 15 to shoot. Spinning back right. Couldn't hit it. Buford with the offensive board. Spinning through defenders. Get out of his way.
Buford doesn't give up, man. He fights for every single opportunity, and it's paying off in a big way.
Buford making his presence known. He's got 16. He's shooting 50% from the field. Off the leg of a Florida National defender, Tate Truby with the excellent defense. 7:53 to go.
I love seeing Truby get in there and force the steal. It's a fantastic defensive play, and if the Falcons continue to stay aggressive on defense, Florida National struggled a lot when they've played aggressive one-on-one defense.
Ball on a string. He's fouled by Clark. Second foul on Clark by our count. Team 6th, teetering on the edge of that bonus. Massaquoi will throw it in. (65-49). Buford open in the corner. Turns, fakes the shot. Lefty finish. Just got in front of him.
If you're Florida National, you got to double team him or something, or get 2 guys in the paint to stop that drive. It's been happening over and over again.
67-49. 3 ball, no good from Francois. Struggling from the field, only 6 points. Massaquoi hanging in the air. Tate Truby was not quick enough. Francois to the other side. Clark shooting a 3, nearly touched the ceiling. Falcons slowing it down, 7 minutes to play. Buford, one-on-one. Making a decision, bodied him. Floater no good, rips down his own rebound. Oh, he's too strong! Malik Buford with 20 points. 7 field goals. The lead is back to 20. Subs in for Florida College. Fetuga Knox, Washington in the game. Massaquoi, Magog, White checking out. And look at this, Florida National is going to bring in both of their big guys. That is not a look we've seen tonight.
Hasn't happened yet, but at this point, you've got to stop Buford down low, and it seems like height may be the only way that they can do it. And it's not that the Conquistadors don't have defenders. They have some great defenders down low, but when Buford's on like this and you see him fight for an offensive rebound like that, it's not going to get any better for them. If anything, it's going to continue to get worse.
A 1,000-point scorer during his time at Florida College. The senior recognized before pregame. He's got 20 points right now, and it'll stay that way. 69-49. Francois to the left side. Johnson swing, Fernandez. Shovel to Norman, can't hit the floater. Six and a half to play. Cameron Knox, never shy, and an out. 0 for 5 from the field, not his best night. Johnson just bodied Washington. Cameron Johnson's got 20 of his own. Buford out to Truby, quick shoot three, off. And rebound to Florida National. 69-51, 6 minutes to play. Gary Adams set to check back in. Norman jumper off the rim, can't tip it in, still loose, right to Washington.
I want to see the Falcons continue to drive down low. FNU doesn't have a chance to come back if they keep that slow trickle of twos coming in these last 5 minutes.
Sterling Washington has it. They're looking to slow it down here. Buford, Fetuga, a midi, no good. 0 for 3, Chris Fetuga, no points. Up ahead, Johnson. Francois is going to take the screen into the paint. 15-footer long. Pulled down from behind, Fetuga poked it away. From Stipe Sokol. Buford to Knox flashing across. Was not ready to shoot, out to Truby. He's got to be glad to see that one go in. Timeout. 32nd. Taken by the Conquistadors, I think. Media timeout also. It's a 21-point lead.
Well, if I'm the Falcons right now, I'm letting them take anything they want outside the line unless Hasmar Francois is holding the ball. And if you get a little bit more aggressive down low, they're going to struggle to score, or at least FNU will struggle to score in these last 5 minutes because they're going to have to start making something happen. And the moment that they start giving up rebounds because they want to try to get aggressive outside is the chance for the Falcons to just slowly clamp the lid on the rest of these 5 minutes.
72-51 on senior night. Pep band here. I believe it may be their last time being here this year. So big thanks to them for coming out several games this year. A lot of talented individuals in that group. And the student section also thinned out a bit. Again, we started late because of Florida National had traffic issues, and then the left side basket, the rim came off. Pregame had to be replaced. We got delayed about an hour. We appreciate all of you staying up late with us. Appreciate you staying with us all season. 72-51, 4:49 to go. Coach Blackburn in his first season with Florida College, seeking their 5th win. Gary Adams back into the game. Knox, Truby, Washington, Joseph Fetuga on the floor for your Falcons. Johnson, oh, Joseph looked like he may have blocked it, but was whistled for a foul. I tell you what, man, if you want energy on your basketball team, you want somebody like Jacob Joseph. 72-51. Here is Cameron Johnson at the line for 2 shots. .21 points for Cameron Johnson. Made the second as well. The lead is 19. Washington to Truby. Just slicing up the press defense. 4.5 to play here on senior night.
Falcons did a good job of getting out of the press, and they're going to be facing that these last 4 minutes. But I love the height that they have in there right now. It's going to help them get out of that situation quickly.
5 to shoot. Sterling Washington. Floater. Oh, what a finish along the baseline. I don't even know if he saw the basket.
Well, I don't know if he meant to put that one up like that, but either way it counts, and the scoreboard doesn't have any pictures.
He's played extremely well tonight. He's been the 6th man off the bench ever since he was able to play. And how about that offense as Norman finishes with a bucket?
If they'd been passing the ball like that earlier in this game would be a whole lot tighter. That was a fantastic sequence.
Sterling Washington again, 3:30 to play. Oh, with a little bit too much speed there. And nearly picked off. Joseph hits the deck. Knox is there, but Florida National retrieves in scramble mode. And we have another stoppage. Looked like it was shot clock related. Malik Buford coming back into the game. Was that shot clock? What did they stop it for?
Yeah, they had to reset the shot clock. It looks like they've taken it from 28, and they're going to put 22 seconds on it.
Krzyzewski into the game for Truby. Joseph also comes out. Buford back in. 3 ball, no good from Gary Adams. Chased down by Washington. Three minutes to play, 19-point game. Florida College has been the dominating team tonight. Knox to Buford with the flash. Stuck fouled. Beauvoir is going to pick it up. His first, team's 8th. It'll be free throws, 1 and 1 for Malik Buford. Malik Buford at the line for 1 and a bonus. He's got 20 points on his senior night here at Florida College.
I'll tell you what, he's been so much fun to watch through the years here. He's been here for 2 or 3 years now and has just been such a blast to watch because of how aggressive he is on both sides of the ball. And especially tonight, we're getting to see a little bit of that down low, but he's also just as deadly from outside, and it's fun to watch defenses realize what they're up against when they see him for the first time.
20-point game. Buford with 21 points to lead all Falcons. They'll get 22. Both seniors on the floor. Ooh, looked like he may have picked up a foul there. Nice finish from Gary Adams. 11 points. 76-57. Coach Blackburn is going to play until the final whistle, as will the Florida National Conquistadors. Sterling Washington on the back cut. Buford has it. Fake the 3. With the drive through the lane. Nearly poked away. Up with a shot. No good. Like
he
Norman
still almost made it fall,
yeah.
Even with the 2-on-1.
Norman picks up the foul, his 4th, team's 9th. And just playing for stats here. Trying to make the score a little bit bigger here as we close it out. 19-point lead. Malik Buford at the line for 1 and a bonus, just as he was previously. No good. They're going to give him 2. Interesting. bit of confusion, holding us here just a bit longer. I'm pretty sure they should have given him just one there. It's a single bonus.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Hey, Alexander Hepburn.
Either that or the scoreboard's incorrect, because it does say that they're sitting at 9 fouls now. So
Yeah, missed both. Alexander Hepburn at the scores table. It's been a minute for him here at home. Oh, Gary Adams has an agenda and a charge, rightfully so.
well, we found out what it took to draw a charge. You have to lower your shoulder
That's
into
right.
the defender's chest and knock him over.
That's
Apparently,
right.
that's the new definition of that penalty.
We finally learned what a charge is. And that they've changed it now. That's definitely the 10th foul. Fetuga out. Alexander Hepburn, welcome to the game. It only took us, 38 minutes to learn what a charge was.
Only 38. And with how aggressive this game has been, I'm surprised that it didn't happen earlier.
Aiden Wall back into the game. He was on a one-way track to being the player of the game, then picked up 2 quick fouls to give him 4. Has not seen a lot of action, but staying here. And J. Crew did
they're
go across the line.
Yeah, and they did a great job of pressing Krzyzewski back there. With this amount of time left in the game, 19-point deficit with 2 minutes left, it's probably a little bit facetious to think that they might have hope at this point. But regardless, it's still great defense. And if you're the Falcons, you think about that when that game matters a whole lot more, or when the score is a whole lot closer, you got to pay attention on those plays and get Krzyzewski some help.
Timeout, Florida National. Florida College seeking to improve to 5-16 on the year. Looking for their 4th win. They've had a couple wins here at home this year. I think 3 wins at home this year. This would be their 4th. And so, 1:58 to play. It's a 19-point game. It's late. Thank you for staying up with us. Delayed it once again. Had a late game the last time we were here. 8:30 tip-off last game here at home. And then delayed tonight thanks to traffic issues on the Florida National side, and then a basket needing repair. This is quite a group right here. Sterling Washington, J. Crew, Aiden Wall, Cam Knox, Alex Hepburn.
Can't say we've seen this exact lineup
No.
yet this year.
No, definitely not in a while if we have. Coach Blackburn, proud of his guys. He's going to give some to the bench unit. Under 2 minutes to play. Aiden Wall with a good defense. 3 off the top of the backboard. Cam Knox is a one-man wrecking crew. Washington trapped, floating it out. Hepburn with a big-time grab to save this possession. Wall in need of help also. Floating it to the corner. Cam Knox faked it to the block. Hepburn couldn't control it. In the right spot, just couldn't maintain control. And Coach Daniel Pressman he was over half court. He's going to coach to the final whistle also. Culpepper got the size advantage here against Hepburn. Nearly shut down, but Hepburn commits the foul. Merely playing for cosmetics at this point. 68 seconds to play. Houston Culpepper at the line. Again, Florida College's next home game, January 27th for FCA night. And then January 30th, homecoming. January 30th, the last game of the season here at home. Cam Knox out for Quentin Wimbush, the sophomore from Fort Myers. Timeout, because all we want to do is stay here longer.
I was hoping that we would hang out here all night. We've been, with the hour delay, We probably would have been done about an hour ago without the rim breaking on us earlier during warm-ups. But, I mean, 18-point game, 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Why not call another timeout?
You got him. These college coaches, especially in football, like, you'll kill them for not taking a timeout. And then they'll do stuff like this, and we're also mad.
That's exactly right.
It's really funny. Pep Band is here, though. They'll keep us awake for another couple minutes or so. They are really good at what they do. (76-58). A successful senior night. Chris Vetuga, Malik Buford, both honored tonight as a senior, as well as cheerleader Taylor McBride. Same lineup as was just out there. I feel like Coach Blackburn feels like he owes Aiden Wall some minutes, so Aiden Wall staying out there. J. Crew to inbound to Aiden Wall. Foul there. Did they just intentionally foul him? If that's an if they chose to do that intentionally, that's pretty funny.
It's hilarious. It's an 18-point game, and I think that they're forgetting that. Let's just hope that 20 is really the breaking point for them and that they won't foul it out with a 20-point deficit and 1 minute on the clock.
James Martin wants to go home, that's for sure. Aiden Wall, in and out. One more, and he's got 20, which would be the second Falcon to reach 20 points tonight. Aiden Wall, a sophomore from Fort Worth. Good. 20 points for Aiden Wall. The second Falcon to do so tonight. It's not that we don't want to be here. We just don't want to be here for longer than we have to. Bucket good from Cameron Johnson, who's got 24. And another foul.
Well, we found out whether or not it was intentional.
Yep. Quentin Wimbush has a chance to enter the scorebook. I haven't even been noticing who these fouls are on anymore. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Look, worried about enough stuff. 51.7. Quentin Wimbush. You did not just make the duck sound. You did not just make the duck sound. Our camera guy just made the duck sound, and I think it threw him off because it's dead quiet in here. Missed again. Oh, and the rebound to J. Crew. A travel. Huh, interesting.
I guess they're going to call him with it. I don't know that he necessarily had possession at that point, but if he had possession, he took 3 steps, so I guess they're going to call it.
Maybe. It doesn't really matter. It's all fun and games. Layup good. That's Francois. Sterling Washington got ahead of the pack. Euro out to Aiden Wall. Fouled again. That one was not intentional, given the look on Culpepper's face. Aiden Wall, congratulations. Come on down to the free throw line.
I guess the referee would also like to foul this out because I don't know exactly where the call was there, but it's going to send Aiden Wall to the line. But give props to Aiden Wall. He's had a fantastic night, like you mentioned. He's at the 20-point mark, and we'll like to see him tack on a couple more here.
Shot good. Feel like maybe he's being returned what he lost from getting 4 fouls early in that second half.
Yeah, no kidding.
So.
And it was an unfortunate way that it happened, too. He got robbed of having a whole lot more points tonight, and the Falcons have kind of I mean, they've made up for it in a lot of other ways. They've had other guys step up, and especially Buford. It came up in a big way. But imagine what a game it'd be for him had he had a few extra minutes.
Sterling Washington also with a good game. Jacob Joseph making an impact. Banked in 3 from the corner. That's a rarely seen thing from Houston Culpepper. Sterling Washington off to Aiden Wall. Fouled him again. Okay, I don't think they're doing it intentionally. The Zach coach is not very happy about it. So
Yeah,
I'll take that prediction off.
They don't want us to go home.
Nope. Oh well. Aiden Wall at the line. He's got 22.
This may be the referee's way of punishing FNU for continuing to play aggressive defense with 15 seconds on the clock and a 20-point or 15-point deficit. Now they've worked it back a little bit, but
that's true. 80-65 the score. Jacob Joseph coming in 15 seconds to play. Free throw no good. And they are not gonna stop. Hudson Dilliard 3. And in a microcosm of the last few minutes, off the backboard, no good. Turnover. Aiden Wall coming out. Washington to Joseph. That'll do it. Florida College, their 5th win of the season on senior night, defeating Florida National University. Aiden?
It's a great game. It's fun to watch the Falcons get a win. It's been a little while, like you said, and it's a big confidence builder going into the end of the year. Having a win on the books, like you said, it's been over a month, and to see them come out and have a very solid game on offense, and especially you got to give standout performances to Malik Buford and Aiden Wall, both cresting the 20-point mark here on senior night. Great game to watch.
Thank you for staying up late with us. We apologize for the delay, but we will never apologize for a Florida College win. 80-65. Falcons improved to 5-16 on the season. Next home game, January 27th for FCA Knights. Jackson Ray, Aiden Bassett, James Martin, all on the crew tonight. Thank you for watching Florida College basketball. Have a good night, everybody.